Emily Pike. Emily, we're looking through your cameras and extremely hazy out there.
Yeah, it's actually dense fog that we're seeing right now across the area. That's because we have a dense fog advisory encompassing all of southeast Missouri. We have that going through southern Illinois, our western Kentucky counties. But we've left out our 3 counties there in northwest Tennessee. So we are going to be looking at that dense fog advisory, staying with us until 8 this morning. Look at this view from Poplar Bluff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can see those upper level clouds. You have some cirrus clouds, but look at the fog just filling in over portions of the highway. That is very dense and thick fog, and eventually it will clear out, but it'll take some time. That sunlight needs to kind of get in there and evaporate and heat things up. So right now our temperatures are actually on the cooler side. Mount Vernon sitting at 72. We have Poplar Bluff sitting at 73, and it's really not as hot outside because our dew points aren't as warm either, but they are still going to start to heat up. Our dew points right now sitting into those mid 70s, a lot different than what we saw yesterday, but our excessive heat warning remains in effect. This will go until Friday at 10 in the evening. A lot of us are seeing this heat warning and heat warnings, watches, and advisories. And it's very dangerous, prolonged heat. In fact, this heat wave could actually be making history. We've so far had 3 consecutive days of dew points into those lower 80s. If we reach all the way until Friday, because we started this on Monday, if our heat index values, temperatures and dew points rising, it feels like 110 degrees. If we get that, it will be the second longest heat wave on record. So let's hope that we don't make that history. Let's leave this behind us. But right now we actually have to focus on that dangerous heat. Once more, I have to reiterate that it is dangerous heat because it's so prolonged. And if you are out there for a long time today, look at this. Temperatures rising back into those lower and mid 90s. We are going to be noticing more heat coming on the way. If you thought it couldn't get hotter, well, wait till your end of the work week. Waking up Thursday morning, we're going to be sunshine and temperatures back into those lower to mid 70s. Morning fog yet again. But our temperatures by early afternoon already into those lower and mid 90s. We haven't seen those temperatures by that time of our morning, so our feels like temperature will be greater than 110 degrees. Again, that's a feels like temperature. Advance that towards the later afternoon. Temperatures could even reach those 100s, not just the feels like temperature, but it's not going to matter really what your temperature is. It's going to feel that way. It's going to feel above 110 degrees, maybe even greater than that. And we're not going to be really tracking much change, especially if you are going out for any events, activities. There's a lot of sporting events happening. Make sure that you are hydrating. Please do not leave your kids, your pets, or anybody unattended in a car without the air conditioning. If you think the window cracked makes any difference, it does not. You need to be making sure that you are in the air conditioning, cooling down, wearing lightweight, light colored clothing. Don't wear the black. I know it looks good with the white, but don't do it. It's going to overheat you and it's going to stress your body out. But we are going to be watching for some of our temperatures actually decreasing by the after weekend, going back into those 80s. And the next thing, we are going to be tracking some isolated chances of a shower maybe here or there for a Thursday and even the next 5 days. It's not going to really amount to much, which is the bad news. But if we do start seeing any changes, not just in our heat, but also our rainfall chances, you'll see that on the Storm Track 3 app, which you can download today on Google Play or the Apple App Store. But on our 7 and 10 day forecast, again, I reiterate, this is dangerous heat. It's really not going to be the best time to go out and play on the playground for a very long time. But eventually, hey guys, I really enjoy some of those lower temperatures on the back end. But did I also mention we're going to be seeing fog over the next few days?
Yeah.
Well, Lisa Childers sends this in for the viewer photo of the day. You can actually see the thick fog coming in. This is actually right down the street.
Lisa, great catch.
It's a really great capture because that's exactly what we've been seeing. It tells the weather story.
It does, you're right.
I'm going to tell you right now, Lisa and Eric are both extremely talented. Now we get to see Lisa's photography skills there. Yeah, both talented people. All right, well, we're going to check up our top stories right after the break. Stay with us.